कोई श्याम मनोहर लो रे, कोई श्याम मनोहर लो रे, कोई श्याम मनोहर लो रे। सिर धरे मटकिया डोरे, सिर धरे मटकिया डोरे, सिर धरे मटकिया डोले रे, कोई श्याम मनोहर लो रे, कोई श्याम मनोहर लो रे, कोई श्याम मनोहर लो रे। दधि को नाम बिसर गए ग्वालन, दधि को नाम बिसर गए ग्वालन, हरि लो बोले रे, हरि लो बोले रे, हरि लो 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 बोले रे, हरि लो बोले, कोई श्याम मनोहर लो रे, कोई श्याम मनोहर लो रे, कोई श्याम मनोहर लो। कृष्ण के रूप छकी है ग्वालन, कृष्ण के रूप छकी है ग्वालन, और ही और बोले, और ही और बोले, और ही और बोले, कोई श्याम मनोहर लो रे, कोई श्याम मनोहर लो रे, कोई श्याम मनोहर किया ढोले रे कोई शाम बनो हर लो लो रे कोई शाम बनो हर लो लो रे कोई शाम बनो कोई शाम बनो कोई शाम बनो हर लो
गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आन शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यम्। भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्यः एव च ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरु स्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पकः। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। यं प्रव्रजन्तम् अनुपेतम् अपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातराजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवो विनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। यस्वानुभावम् अखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपम् अतितितीर्षतां तमोन्दम् संसारिणां करुणया आह पुराणगुह्यम् तं व्याससूनुम् उपयामि गुरुं मुनीनाम्। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्ग्रे। नमो किञ्चनवित्ताय निवृत्तगुणवृत्तये आत्मारामाय शान्ताय कैवल्यपतये नमः। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 श्री कृष्ण 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 गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda, 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 Hare Murari, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम। तद्वद् आर्तम् उपलभ्य जगन्निवासः स्तोत्रं निशम्य दिविजैः सह संस्ततिभिः छन्दोमयेन गरुडेन समूयमानः चक्रायुधोऽभ्यगमदाशु यतो गजेन्द्रः। We saw yesterday that the biggest action in this world is that somehow whatever we are doing, if in the place of that doer we can make Lord as that. I can't see, just move here. Yes. Yes. Thank you. So, because the Karta, when Lord is the Karta, Lord is the doer, your action will not only be effortless, but your action will be very sparkling and brilliant, dazzling. Yadyad vibhuti matsatvam Shrimad urjitam evava tat eva avagachatvam mama tejomsha sambhava. Bhagwan says, anywhere you see brilliancy, it is me only. What Gajendra Moksha teaches us is how to do this. Either everybody has lot of karma, lot of duties to perform. From morning till evening you have lot of duties. Now option is you think I have to do, you accumulate all the time, energy, resources and complete it. Normally we do like that. Fine. But in that, every karma has an element called strain or element called fear, anxiety, or some kind of abhiman will come if you are successful. Glani will come if you are a failure. Complexes will come if somebody is better than you. So, karma brings with itself a bag of problems. Ultimately, therefore, it will bind to the next birth. Somehow, if we have to train our mind, that the doer becomes the Lord. This is what we have to. Not only you have to be caught by crocodile. Well, I am not caught by crocodile, why shall I go? Enough crocodile are inside. Lot of crocodile are there. They have caught us. Svaragraha, vigraha, nigraha. तरह तरह के ग्रह हैं अंदर. So if somehow we can bring, and this I see in Draupadi Chirharan Leela also, this I see in Arjun Mahabharat War also, this I see in Bhim Jarasangh Yuddha also, this I see in so many places. That very difficult karma Bhagwan did of human being. Very, very difficult. Kuch to hai, there is something that God can come in our mind and heart and mouth, and kuch to hai ki He can take over our actions. There is something is there. I mean, simplest thing can become difficult when you are not well. Monday I give the example of one Amma who couldn't walk, and she said that every morning I just take Lord's name and I start walking. I told that example. And she said, the day I am not taking, I can't walk. So this is a data for me. Keep on collecting data. कभी लगता है कि नहीं हो पाएगा. So the success of your life is not in karma. Success of your life is how you feel that karma was done by God. And each action, difficult, easy. Many karma you cannot do. Many actions you cannot perform properly. I give the example of Panini. That is my favorite example. Because Panini was like a dullard, and he did not go to university to study Sanskrit. But what brilliant Ashtadhyayi came out of him. Similarly, Kalidas. Kalidas did not go to any institution to study. What he has, you cannot cut what he has written. It is the acme of the Sanskrit Kavya, especially Natak of Kalidas. Marvelous. Nobody else has come after that. So, somehow if the Ishwar can be brought as a doer in our life, when you see, supposing everybody is working, somebody is sweeping the floor. You don't feel like helping him unless you are very happy with him. Or he is struggling to do it. You feel, no, he is hale and hearty. He can do it very well. But if he is your son, daughter, at least your mind will go that, does he need my help? Can I do something for him? So this is a very common thing and supposing somebody is struggling, then definitely you go. So one clue we get is where sambandh is there you take away the karta and become his karta. This is one thing. Where sambandh is, where relationship is very deep, and somebody is doing something, and you feel he is struggling or he is under trouble, immediately, and you have that potential to do it, you just jump and try to help him out. Where the sambandh is there, where there is a, and third step, where somebody is calling you. And where somebody is calling you with more, with helplessness, where prarthana comes, can you please give me help? I was in Trivandrum going to see Padmanabham temple, Trivandrum, in 1992 or 91. I had not joined the course also at that time. And I was in a bus. And in that bus, it was jam-packed bus. And one white lady was there. She was standing near me, holding on to that bar. So the moment I saw that she is grappling to stand, I got up. Natural to see somebody, especially a woman, standing. You should get up. Common sense is there. She was very happy. She said thank you so many times. But that is not important. Nothing that. But simply you get up. I was young. Not that I am very old now. So, I can tell your age. Shall I tell? It will be recorded properly. Early, late, no? Okay, leave it. And then, but my point is that you look up to somebody there. Tam tadvad artam upalabhya. Artam upalabhya, this is very important word. Dekhe ki upakar. The Sharanagati can happen only when the smallness is married to the bigness of my smallness. And stotram nishamya, dusri baat, nishamya, he heard, having heard. And then he came along with all the devatas. All the devatas he came, see 31st slok. All the devatas, third chapter, 31st slok, 8th canto, 8.3.31. So, devatas are also doing stuti now. So, samstuti bihi divijayihi. Bhagwan Anga. And this I see when Mahapurush, when Gurudev used to do a lot of projects. And many times when people asked him, you did it or how did you do it? So, what I observed, he had a very strong surrender that, oh, Narayana did it, all Lord Jagdishwar's grace. That was a casual statement from a Mahatma, but it meant it. And many times he said, I did not do anything. I wanted only one Sandipni to start and I wanted to close it. I wanted to train 100 brahmacharis and close it. Then it continued and continued. He said it was God's will. Kuch hai aisa. There is something called God overtaking your karma, overtaking your jap, overtaking your puja, overtaking your meditation, overtaking the karma, and things just flow sometimes. And therefore Mahatmas they keep themselves very close to God mentally, because they don't want to do the karma by themselves or take any project. One person, one Mahatma Ji, this Sarvarambha Parityagi comes in Bhagavad Gita. 12th chapter, Sarvarambha Parityagi. One Mahatma said the meaning that not that he doesn't do, but he does not do himself. And I told that karma, it is difficult to handle the area of action. Anyway, so already we spent around 5-6 days on Gajendra Moksha to emphasize this point. From various angles I was taking every day. Now it is up to us and you how much you can bring the Lord. If Swabhav, if no, is dhyan dena, prarthana needs little Swabhav also. Swabhav shuddhi. If somebody's Swabhav is not good, Duryodhan also went to Bhagwan Krishna and asked for help. But Duryodhan was not helped by Bhagwan. Duryodhan also wanted that God should help me. Duryodhan also, Gandhari also wanted. Gandhari was a devotee of Mahadeva. She was Tapaswini. And she prayed that Mahabharat war they should win, Kauravas. But that help did not come. Bhagwan Shiv did not help. Bhagwan Shiv did not help Ravana also. This Jayadratha, he was a devotee of Mahadeva. But he kidnapped Draupadi. So Bhagwan got upset. When Bhagwan is not, then when you're not happy with somebody, you don't want to become a doer, you don't want to help that person. So it is very important that our Swabhav, our nature should be such that Lord He feels invited in your mind. Not good nature that means I am not invited in His mind. Invitation in the mind means that He has He has decorated and opened His mind. His bhav is such that I want to enter His mind and work for Him. Whatever work is there, I will take His work. Not everybody's life. Many elephant or many people must be caught by crocodile. Where Bhagwan is coming? Many people may be this road where Bhagwan is coming. नहीं आते भगवान, कभी कभी प्रार्थना से भी नहीं आते, कर्म से नहीं खोजे तो he won't come, even if you pray also. Not that prayer will work. My prayer may not work. Well, I chanted this for so long, nothing happened. Take care of Swabhav. Somebody is not happy in your life or something is not right. You are trying to run with the strings tight. कुछ तो गड़बड़ है कहीं पे. Some pratibandh is there. Somebody has cursed you or somebody's bad wish is there. Somebody you are troubled sometimes. And therefore that thing is not working. So prayer is not going to operate at that time. You may do lot of prayer, nothing may work out. Nothing will work out. चलो भाई आगे बढ़ते हैं. Now this crocodile who was there, who was killed, it is written here, he was a Gandharva called Hu. See, this is the third verse. Next chapter, fourth chapter. Mukto deval shapena Hu. Hu. How Hu will decline, you tell me. बोले छोड़ दीजिए आप, don't worry about Sanskrit. It creates tension. Special declination is where the who, not who. Who. Let me see. Who can decline who? Don't see now, later on. Bully, I will go and find it out on my Google and I'll tell you by tomorrow. Or tonight I will tell you. Somebody chalak. Shloka also you can, I don't know shloka. Supposing I chant a shloka, you can find out. चौपाई श्लोक अच्छी बात है, चलो कुछ तो पढ़ो, पाठ करो. हु he was गंधर्व. एंड देखो कहाँ गंधर्व कहाँ क्रोकोडाइल. आश्चर्य होता है यार. He did some bad action and then he got the body of crocodile. Gandharva is a superior yoni even than the human being. It is equivalent to devatas. And he did something wrong. That how karma takes you down. Adhaschordhvam prastastasya shaka. Be careful. crocodile is not a good yoni because you have to, it's a painful yoni. Mukto deval shapena pranamya shirsadhisham uttama shlokam avyam. Then he offered namaskar to Bhagwan. And after that he was purified by the touch of God. So anukampitaha ishena, dekha, 5th verse. Anukampita. Anukampita means he was chanting Lord's name and he was chanting to death. That extent that Bhagwan started shivering. And therefore say, do so much of sadhana that you are badly tired. If you are very not tired at all, तब तो फिर साधना क्या किया आपने, पूरी कैपेसिटी नहीं लगाया आपने. When we used to study in those colleges, so much studies was there that if really it is very difficult to study. Now it is difficult. It's 3 a.m. now. Now it is difficult to carry on. अब तो गिरी जाएंगे. Sometimes you fall on the book and sleep. इतने थक गए. Eyes became red. So much studies were there. So not that you did jap. Did you do jap to that extent that you cannot do any more? Did you complete? If you make a count of today's jap, did you do so much jap? You had a lot of small gaps while walking. Did you do jap at that time also? अब तक कांपने न लगे भगवान, तब तक अनुकंपा नहीं होगी. अनुकंपा means कृपा, not anukampa from Johannesburg. There is somebody, her name is Anukampa. Anukampita ishena. ठीक है, इतना होना चाहिए. One Mahatma left his body and he did so much a job that his finger was like this. They sent the photograph. One photograph was sent. He while after death also his finger was like this. He was doing jap. One Mahatma, in Tiruvannamalai, he was doing jap. This portion got rubbed totally. There was a mark total. Groove came. हमको क्या पता साधना कैसे होती. हम तो आधी 2 माला 3 माला कभी कभार कर आके somehow I managed to finish it. वो भगवान खुश नहीं होते उतना. पहला आपने हुआ अधिकस्य अधिकम फलम. Little you do, little you. One Mahatma was in I forgot his name. He did 100 Gopal Sahasranam every day. 100 Gopal Sahasranam, chanting every day. खुश. वो तो करना पड़ता है ना. He did. So anukampita ईशेन anukampita. देखो कैसा है. Passive voice is there. Passive voice. Karm prayog is there, karmani prayog is there. So in that, Prathama becomes Tritiya. Ramaha Ravanam bolo hanti. Ramaha Ravanam hanti. कैसे जाएगा? रावणः रामेण हतः. ठीक है? You have heard it? Well, I heard something like that. Something. I don't remember what was there. Anyway, don't worry. Please continue with Gajendra Moksha, not in Sanskrit. Some temptation I saw that somebody may go and flip his pages. Out of so many, somebody, maybe, that he will go, okay, let me see where was Karmani Prayog, what is it? शायद अपना प्रयास हम करते रहते. Now, Gajendro Bhagavat Sparshat Vimukto Jnana Bandhanat Praptau Bhagavato Rupam पीतवासास चतुर्भुजः. क्या बात है. Gajendra, Bhagavad Sparshat, when he was touched by Lord, his ignorance went away. Ignorance means ignorance of I am Gajosmi, this ignorance. And he became Chaturbhuj, Parshad of Bhagwan. Tell me why. Tell me why. Because he was thinking about Bhagwan in the last birth with this form only. Not that automatically become Parshad only. You are thinking about that form, you become that. But that touch was Bhagwan. This was the grace. वहाँ दोनों को मुक्ति मिल गई. हम लोग यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं. Both of them got liberation. The crocodile also and this Gajendra also. बताओ. Now, question, who was he? So he was this Gajendra. इतनी ताकत है उपासना में. There is the power of anybody's jap or power of anybody's calling or power of Shabd Shakti. Shabd Shakti is there, Prarthana Shakti is there, Jap Shakti is there, Puja Shakti is there, Dhyan Shakti is there. That a person becomes divya. He is alaukik. He is extra. He is transworldly. He is not ordinary. What makes the person from ordinary to extraordinary is one thing called Shraddha, accompanied by Tatparta or Tapasya. If Shraddha comes with the sun called Tapasya and Tatparta and Sanyam, then this can bring wonders in somebody's life. He becomes Gurudev or he becomes Samadmarshi or he becomes somebody very different. This is what is written. Indradumna. He was one king called Indradumna. Who? Gajendra. And he was Dravid Desh. See how much Veda Vyas Bhagwan knows. इसे बोलते हैं व्यास विशाल बुद्धि. He is सर्वज्ञ. To write Bhagavad, one has to be omniscient. It's not a fiction. If it is a fiction, you can't write all this date, exact place. देखो, and Manvantara time is also there. Time and place is specified. Indradumna, and he was a great devotee of God. Vishnu Vrat Prayana, great devotee of Lord. But he did one mistake. Who? Well, crocodile. No. This Indradumna king. What he did, he left his whole kingdom. And he went in the mountain all alone. He had long hairs. Grihit Maunavrata, Ishwaram Harim, he used to contemplate on God. Jatadhara, he had a lot of jata. And Samarchayamasa, Kulachala Shramha, there he was doing Aradhana. इसमें तो कोई गलती नहीं दिख रही है. If he is doing Aradhana, what's wrong in him? He is doing Aradhana. इसमें अच्छी बात है. If somebody is doing Aradhana, somebody is doing Vrat, somebody is doing Pujan, what's wrong in him? But there is something wrong. Arey bhai, what wrong? I'm not doing anything wrong. No, there is something wrong. What? And the wrong that he did, what was a big mistake, Nivritti does not belong to you. Anything which does not belong, nothing belongs to you actually. Therefore, whatever you are using and taking, it has to be taken from permission and blessings. इसको ध्यान देना. It is written here, by you do jap. You took a mantra and start doing jap. Through possibility. Either you had nobody in your life to bless. Fine, and it's fine. But supposing you had somebody in life who had contributed in your life, in your knowledge, in your sadhana, And without their blessings, because that jap doesn't belong to you actually. No sadhana belongs to you, it belongs to Lord. And you took up without taking permission, like I take a pen without asking, and start using your pen. Then you will not feel bad. At least you should have at least asked me, uncultured person. Supposing your pen is kept here, and as a general manner you say, can I borrow your pen please? Can I have? At least you give a sign. You say, yes, yes, please take it. Huh? Just one day. But every day when you start borrowing your pen like that, you will not get angry. One day, okay, chalo ho gaya, he must be in a hurry. But every day you are sitting and he just takes your pen and uses it. Again you will, third, fourth day, fifth day. After that you will try to hide the pen so that he doesn't approach my pen. You will hide. But he finds out somewhere. Some find out what hiding, they have expertise. They find out and they picks up out. Anywhere, and he from their pouch, then you put in the pouch. He takes out from the pouch and uses it. Now tell me, he's writing Ram Naam, supposing with that pen, but it will irritate you. It will create a silent anger in your mind. You took a jap, or you do Sapshati part. Oh, kya baat. You do some sadhana. But you have not taken permission from anybody. That shabd does not belong to you. You cannot just take it. Nivritti, he left all his kingdom. And he, without taking any blessings from any guru or any saint, he left. So first mistake is sadhana doesn't belong to you. You have to really ask somebody. Therefore, sannyas also, I am telling you, you have to have permission and blessings from your parents. Sannyas is not given otherwise. Here also when Diksha was there, you had to ask, otherwise you could have come. But you had to ask permission, yes, and they said, okay, go and you can take this cloth. Because they have been contributing in my body, and my life doesn't belong to me only that I can use anything. It is their right also. Similarly with the marriage also. What mistake Indradumni did? Two things. First mistake, leaving the kingdom without any person taking care of the kingdom. Second mistake what he did, that he took nivritti, he went to do sadhana without permission and without blessings of anybody. If your individual sankalp you do something, it won't have a long life. Therefore, many people I have seen, they do jap, but there is no fruit. There is no jap on your face. I can make it out that this person has done jap stealthily. ये चोर है ये जप चोर है ये. चोरी से जप कर रहा है. इसने किसी से परमिशन नहीं मांगी जप के लिए. The jap ka devata is not happy, he is not coming. Like you have dhan chor, there are jap chor, there are pravachan chor, there are article chor, वो तो ही है. कहीं का प्रवचन कहीं कोट कर देते हैं. Therefore, you have to write the source, copyright that if you take something from somewhere, it's called intellectual property. New names are there. You can be taken to the court if you take away intellectual property of somebody. Copyright is there, patent is there. छोटी छोटी चीज में पेटेंट हो जाता है. बासमती राइस is they could not patent. Now America is growing basmati rice. Basmati rice was from India. Patent नहीं किया इन्होंने. So many names you have to put it. Nobody else can take your name. छोटी चीज जब तो बहुत बड़ी चीज है. आपने कैसे जप कर लिया, कैसे आपने पूजा कर लिया. If nobody is in your life, at least you take the blessings of father, mother, किसी को तो पास. Otherwise, if somebody has contributed, at least you take the blessings. Otherwise, the fruit won't come. And this is going to happen here. So, two mistakes. First thing he did, he just gave up without putting somebody at the place. You are not, just because you can do something, that doesn't mean you should do it. Supposing you want to do fast, doesn't mean you should do fast. Better to take a permission from somebody. You can do fast, you should do fast. I'm not saying you don't. But take a permission from your father, mother, elders, whosoever is in your house. Ashirvad leke baat kar lo na. Let their will also be there for you. And nobody will say no to your good sankalp. I feel nobody will stop you. क्यों भाई कोई बोल ही नहीं रहा है? Nobody is saying anything. बोले I'm feeling sleepy slightly actually. Slightly, not little. No? Little. हम क्या करें? It is raining or what? It's raining also. देखो लिखा है. And when, so first mistake is this, that he didn't put somebody on the king. When you are given a responsibility by the God to take care of a certain project, a certain house, a certain institution, a certain kingdom, then you are serving God, and if you want to go, you have to have somebody second in line who can continue the seva, because people are dependent on you, they will suffer without. And you are a king, not ordinary person. You will be attacked by another king. तो गलत बात है आप. ये तो गलत बात है आपका. ऐसे नहीं कर सकते. You should never started. You know who it happened with whom? Sant Gyaneshwar. Sant Gyaneshwar's father, he left and took sannyas. And he went to Varanasi. So he was given a sannyas diksha. Now his wife, he didn't took permission from. Husband can take sannyas if the wife permits. Good news for husband. Or good news for the wife, depend as the case may be. Somebody said, somebody died. He said, let that person rest in peace. Somebody said, but he is alive. Whom you are crying rest in peace? Alive. He said, but his wife died. He नहीं सोच पाया. R.I.P. is for the one who passes away. But he was saying for the husband, because it was quiet now. आप समझ में आया, बहुत explain करना है. So he took sannyas. And now that guru came back, was going, and he came to his village. कैसा संजोग हो गया. And this wife, she ran to him. He said, my husband has taken sannyas and this is not right. He didn't ask permission from me. He said, who is your husband? And he told, हमने दिया sannyas. Then he had to come back. He said, no, you cannot go like that. You please go back. And sannyas ashram is such, you cannot go back. There is no two-way traffic. You cannot go back now. कि कभी यहाँ कभी वहाँ ऐसा नहीं हो सकता. In Brahmacharya ashram there is a possibility. Brahmacharya ashram is therefore their probation period is there. There is a possibility. Don't be happy. I am just saying. No, he had to go back to Grahastha ashram. And all the priests and all the Brahmins got upset. He said, you have to do prayashchit. It's a very big pap. You know what Prashchit was there? He had to drown in the river. And 4 children he had. Greatest 4 children of Maharashtra. Sant Gyaneshwar was there, and his brother was there, Nivrittinath, Sopan was there, Muktabai was there. Great people. तो भगवान है वो सब. तो result अच्छा नहीं आता if you have not gone through a process and you jump the process. Like you do something and you jump the processes. I do very good work, but I don't inform committee. Or I don't inform the trust. You do very good work. I do very good work. I made the garden very good. I brought everybody, nice person I brought, I cleaned the garden. I didn't inform anybody. You did very good work, but you didn't go through the process to do it. So the person will not feel included that it was also part of me also. This is what happened. Tam viksha tushnim. Now Agast ji came. अब देखो अगस्त जी आए, that also was to give him fruit of action. If you are doing wrong, somebody is there to punish you also. Achha, other people cannot punish him. They don't have the capacity to punish him. So 2 mistakes. First, he left the kingdom, and second mistake was he was taking the nivritti without blessings, and he couldn't get up. He was in meditation. He was grahast. But he was behaving like a sannyasi. He was grahast. Tasma imam shapam adad asadhoyam duratma akrit buddhi. अब अगस्त जी तो ये सब भगवान की तरह है ना. They are like Bhagavad Purush. What they talk, Bhagwan is talking. Duratma akrit buddhi bhi. You are uncultured. And because you have ashikshit buddhi, you are nigura. Nigura means without guru you are there. तुम चोर हो, तुम स्तुति चोर हो, तुम निवृत्ति चोर हो. You are going to, तुम व्रत चोर हो. When it came to taking, you took, but you are not taking blessing, and इसको बोलते हैं व्रत चोर, जप चोर, निवृत्ति चोर. बोले बस करिए. नहीं, हम क्यों बस करें? तुम कैसे तुम प्रवचन चोर. You are hearing the pravachan without permission. Earlier nobody could sit unless permission was there. If somebody is listening, he has to take permission. Can I also come and say, Bole, but I have never taken. I also got the flyer that I thought that was a permission. चलो वो मान लेते हैं permission है. Like somebody is talking and you are hesitant to come and listen to what he is talking. तो कई व्रत चोर होते हैं. You are observing Pradosh fast. You are observing what is it called? Ekadashi fast. Asha. Permission ले लो parents से. नहीं देते तो मत करो, wait करो. Your time has yet to come. Your time will come, definitely they will come. Wait, don't rush to sadhana. उसका fruit नहीं आएगा. You won't have a fruit. जब permission लेके करो. Somebody has contributed, so he is a shareholder of everything. ठीक कह रहे हैं. हाँ, इंटरनेट में इतना महिमा पढ़ा, तरंबकम यजामहे, I started the jap. Or I just to pick up somebody. They are called, what is it called? Shop pickers. Shop lifters. You're lifting something. उसका देवता है एक. दुरात्मकृत. बोले यही तुमको सिखाया है किसी ने. You are a grahast. You didn't take permission properly of anybody. And we are coming with a mandal. You are sitting there. Viprau amanta vishatam tamondham. You do tiraskar of others. मैंने सिखाया क्या था तुमको? Go. You are behaving like, you are so haughty, like elephant you are there. Yavat jivo trayo vandya, Vedant Guru Ishwaram. As long as you are living, please worship 3. Vedant Guru and Ishwar. Adyav jnanarthe. Paschat kratarth. Kritagyata jnapane cha, jnapnam cha. In the beginning for jnana and later on for kritagyata. बोले तुमको किसी ने सिखाया नहीं था? इंद्रदुम्न. And what is stuti? He had chanted, same stuti he was chanting earlier, but no ulta flute आ गया उसका. Don't think this stuti was new for him. उसको किसी ने नहीं सिखाया. Nobody taught him in this elephant birth. He was chanting same stuti as Indradumna king. चालाकी नहीं चलती है साधना के मान, ओरिजिनलिटी नहीं चलती है. That is my original, this is my secret. See, कुछ नहीं, blessings पे साधना चलती है बहुत ज्यादा. I hope you understand. Many people I have seen in my life who do individual sadhana. No fruit is there. You can, face tells that there is no devata sitting on them. Speech tells there is no devata there. Rather I feel he is cursed. कर्स श्रापित है इसका तो चेहरे में श्राप दिख रहा है हमको. I see the curse on his face. किसी ने कर्स कर दिया है इसको. He has श्रापित मुखम. बोले डोंट सी माय. एक जब करता है ना, उसकी जवान अलग होती है, उसका चेहरा अलग होता है, आंख अलग होती है, आईज आर डिफरेंट, स्पीच इज डिफरेंट. वो देवता बैठ जाता है, देवता सिट्स ऑन यू देन. इफ यू डू इट. नहीं तो नहीं आता, वो नहीं आएगा फिर, नहीं आएगा फिर, आप करते रहो. इट इज लाइक पैडलिंग द साइकिल विद योर स्टैंड. इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू गो एनीवेयर. आप कर रहे हो, उससे फायदा नहीं है. साधना इज नॉट इंपॉर्टेंट. साधना इज ब्लेस्ड बाय whom you have. It is out of humility, or it is out of arrogance or haughtiness. If you have a strong willpower, you can do sadhana. If you have a strong willpower, you can sit straight also for a long time. It needs a willpower. Willpower doesn't work here. Willpower has to be wedded with the wish and the blessings of the Lord. तो फल नहीं आता है. I hope you understand. किसी के आशीर्वाद लेके चलो. ठीक कह रहे हैं. When I left my house, I left without telling. Because I thought my mother won't give permission. So I left without telling my mother. Imagine the plight of the house. But I was constantly praying to God that let my mother, father be happy and bless me. So after reaching the place, and there was a postcard, 15 paisa postcard was there earlier. Letter was on 15 paisa postcard. No money was there to send letter also. And no mail at that time. So I sent a postcard that I am here and I need your blessings. So after that, my father replied, he said, I am definitely blessing you. I have my wholehearted blessings for you to continue on this path. Only thing is, please come back and go from the house so that everybody in the family can see you going like that. I said, with that I'll come later on. As long as you are blessing, I am fine. And it is because of their blessing that something I am able to have a quiet time today. And today also, if they come and see, they just keep on blessing. तो ध्यान देना इस बात को. And nobody will bless you unless you have served something, you have done, you have taken away some concern. You are a contributor in that person's life. Your sadhana has no meaning unless you have worshipped the Virat. And Virat, Bhagwan will decide that you have to serve this part of me. Anga seva is Angi seva. You have been given a part of me. He can be father, he can be mother, he can be ailing grandfather, he can be anybody. कोई हमें खुश दिखता है बहुत ज्यादा. हमें एक ही बात दिमाग में आती है, इसने किसी की बहुत सेवा की, कहीं बहुत समर्पित है, somewhere he is very surrendered. And if somebody is not happy, he may have a lot of money. I can make it out, he has not served some Virat portion. भले आप जब पूजा कर लो, उससे शांति नहीं आएगी. I will give you in writing. This is what endorses this. Are you getting me? कहीं इसने कम some living person, grandfather, grandmother, father, mother, किसी को तो बहुत ज़्यादा उसने जान देके सेवा की. Somewhere he has given a lot. Somewhere he has left his sleep. Somewhere he has left his comfort. Somewhere he has left his money. Somewhere इसने कहीं कुछ दिया जरूर है. कोई तो है इसके जीवन में. कष्ट जरूर सहा है इसने. For a long time, not for a short time. And because this was not, without Virat Puja, he was doing Ishwar Puja. Who? Indradumna. Without Virat, you have to go through a process. You can't, if you have to come to the ashram and somebody is climbing the gate, you will feel, why is climbing the gate? You have to go to come to the gate. There is so much we have spent on the gate now. Adhir has spent so much. And today, what? Attention. Please, buzz. क्या है? Please press the buzzer. क्या है? Huh? For attention. Point is, everybody start pressing. So if somewhere you add that if you want to enter something you write, then press and see what is going on. Human mind is like that. Fiddle everything. And when his photograph is already there, why should he press? He has been entered, still is pressing and disturbing others. So I think you have to edit slightly. If you cannot become something like that. If you need assistance, for any assistance in entering or something like that. And put a picture also. You'll press something else. But when we have the right gate to come, why are you jumping over the fence and coming? इतना गेट बनाया गया, इतना खर्चा हुआ है, so much money went, so much of energy went, and you are jumping from this gate and coming. आप विराट की पूजा करके आप आओ इस रास्ते पे. If I have to make Gurudev happy, I am telling about myself. You know how? Not by jab. He said, go in each college and give talk. Or do this seva here. My closeness with Gurudev was not because of sadhana. At that time we did not do any sadhana. We didn't know too much of sadhana. Only what he said, go and do this work. Run for me. He used to do that. Run for me. Go to each college, distribute flyer. Distribute this thing. उनका बस यही करते थे. And when I used to come, then they will introduce that, he did quite a bit. He distributed 5,000 flyers. Or he went to each school. Ekant asks what you want, you'll definitely get it. Don't think you won't get it. Solitude, you will get it. Through right way and channel. Jaldi mat karo yahan pe. You have taken from others, so you pay and then go. This is why Nachiketa asked two boons, one for his family, other for the society. Then third boon was from Atmagyan. He could have asked all three boons on Atmagyan. But that he knew. Pitrun he had, Devrun he had, Brahmarun he had, Bhutrun he had. Let my father sleep well and he could recognize me. बस बैठ गए जप करने, बैठ गए पूजा करने, बैठ गए फास्ट करने, बैठ गए कुछ करने के लिए. Because that is easy, that I told you, na? Best way to save your ego is to start doing sadhana. Because you don't have to confront people. When you live in the society, live in the work, then you have to clash with the person, your wish, and will be obstructed by somebody. So वहाँ तो I fail because I have to obstruct your will. Therefore, I go into shell. That's not solitude, that's shell. आप सेवा करो किसी की जाके, झाड़ू लगाओ, wash it. Run around here. Take a project that, okay, I'm taking charge of veranda, I'm taking charge of lounge, I will clean it. वो आशीर्वाद देगा, other person will keep on observing you and they will ask, okay, what you want? बोले, I want to do jap. May God bless you. जाओ बेटा करो. I want एकांतवास. Definitely go. ठीक है. Don't jump here and there. But because you can do it, no. In 2000, I think, Guruji came here, and the topic was, we can, we must. Remember that? This was a topic. Talk, 1 day talk, 1 hour. We can, we must. So Vimal was here, Vimal. So Vimal, such a lovely person, we miss him here. He's in Dubai, Hari Om. And he asked Guruji, he said, we should have one murti. Like we have Hanumanji's murti, very big. So Guruji said, we can, but we must not. यहीं बैठे थे, आप आशीर्वाद लेके चलो ना, हम कब मना कर रहे हैं किसी से? Somebody has dead son. Now he said, go and become elephant. Please not. He left the blessings of his mother, father, the gurus there, the society is there. Earlier I used to think why he was person. He said, छोटी सी तो गलती हो गई बेचारे से. It was a small mistake. No, it was not small. You are betraying everybody. Betrayal is the biggest curse in life. धोखा देना, it is forgetfulness is the biggest पाप in our life. पाप मत करो आप. I think in Valmiki Ramayana it is written somewhere. I think in Aranyakanda or somewhere. You know what? And you know who says? I think Sugriv says that. He says there is a prayashchit for every mistake. But there is no prayashchit for kritagnata. Ungratefulness has no repentance. I was ungrateful to everybody. By grateful means you did, I acknowledge what you did. This is called grateful. Why I am in the mission? Because I am grateful. Simple thing is there. Father is there, mother is there. हम तो कृतज्ञ, उन्होंने हमको दिया है. Whatever I am because of my mother, my father, my guru, my saints. Therefore I keep on taking their names. Many saints' name I take off and on. The taking of the name is to express my gratitude to them. Because I am using their thoughts. Rather, totally using their thought. It was kritagnata from Indradumna. He was ungrateful. Evam, therefore, stabdmati word is used. See, 10th slok. Haughty person. Jakki, sanki. Stabdmati, jiddi. Evam shaptva gato gastyaha Bhagawan ripasanugaha Indradumnyo pirajarshihi dishtam tadupadharayan. Indradumna realized. He said, it was my prarabdha, it was my fruit. He didn't react to it. Then even bad fruit comes, we get angry. You don't realize. He said, I must have done something to get this fruit. Apanna konjaring yoni. He became an elephant after. But what again I like about him, he had done so much of his stuti that he remembered all stuti. Atma, that yoni, that elephant yoni is to forget everything. Even human being we don't forget, you don't remember any stuti. I don't remember any stuti because I had not done anything. No, if you are not able to by heart fast or nothing comes faster, you are not too much passionate about something. That means you have not done it too much. Anything which you have done a lot, then you are mad after it. Mad Guru Bhakt, that means he was past Guru Bhakt. Mad Kami, he was a past Kami. Mad angry, he is a past angry. Unless that past will carry you. Otherwise, he is mediocre. He is excellent in mathematics, past mathematician he is there. And somebody just chants and words just starts coming, flowing out of him. Tulsidas ji, excellence comes from past words. Hard work, you can come up to good, very good maybe. And लगेगा कि इतना कैसे इसके पास है. And then because of he remembered, देखो भगवान के ये आराधना है. हरि अर्चनानुभावेन यद गच्छत्वे अपि अनुस्मृति 12 shore. Aradhana of God was there. Agastji blessed him also that you will not forget. In the elephant's womb, that stuti will not forget. देखो महात्माओं का इतना प्रभाव है. What he could not get there, now he got it here. And then today was the day he became the Parshad of Bhagwan because he was remembering on that form. I hope it is clear. इतना दम है इसमें. यथानुकीर्तनयन्ति एतत् श्रेय कामा द्विजातया. Whosoever शुचया प्रातरुत्थाय gets up in the morning and does his part, etc. Bhagwan says that Swargyam Yashasyam, it will give you heaven, it will give you popularity. Kali Kalmash Papam, it will take away Kam Krodh. And if you are getting bad dreams, nightmares, then that nightmare also will go away. So, I told you, 25th Shlok of the same chapter. Then Bhagwan says that one who gets up in the early morning and remembers all this what is there, my Sudarshan Chakra, Panchajanya, Garud, and my Shesh, Lakshmi, Radhaji, Punya Shlok, and then and chants this stuti. Somebody was asking only 25th Shlok to chant. What a confusion. Not who was asking, somebody was asking that I have to chant in the morning 25th Shlok. This Shlok, Ye Mam Istuvanti Anena Anga. I have to chant only one Shlok. No, whole Gajendra Stuti. क्या क्या डाउट आता है. प्रतिबुद्ध निशात्य. ओहो निशात्य तेषाम प्राणात्ते चाहम. At the end, when the pran is leaving, at that time ददामि विमलां मतिम. क्या बढ़िया फ्रूट है. I will give him, I will see that he remembers me. At the last time, yes. Well, supposing I am in the bed or I am giving you the assurance that I will give you that. But you have to chant it every day, every morning. Well, so much busy I am in the morning. So much अलग पाठ इतने और पूजा इसको भी ऐड करेंगे हम कैसे करेंगे क्या करेंगे. Anyway, I will try someday. And if somebody is passing away, or you find that he is passing with difficulty or he is suffering, so you chant in front of him, you keep on chanting Gajendra Stuti. The fruit is that he will leave his pran little smoothly, quietly to a bigger lok. If his pran is not coming and he is suffering, this is the fruit. Tesham pranatye, they are siddhi stuti. This was not made by Gajendra. You to Gajendra kaise sun ke kar rahe the. Many stuti you don't know which was the rishi also. गजेंद्र की नहीं है, तो पहले से कर रहे थे बस. He was chanting same स्तुति but he remembered. आत्म स्मृति विनाशिनी यद गजत्वे अपि अनुस्मृति हुई उनको. Just remembered what he, because in this nobody taught him स्तुति when he was elephant. Although elephants have a good memory, I have. So we will come to another chapter tomorrow. Beautiful chapter is there. Please tick this 25th Shlok also. Om Har Namah Parvati Pade Har Har Mahadev. Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, 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 हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव।